crook as a dog. I have had, sorry, this is graphic, but I have had the runs and stomach pains for
out with a joyful grin. Ego near, our hearts unite. Founders of love shining bright. We're Team Weird, and that's alright. Peculiar souls dancing in his light.
Hello Familia, hello Nova. Hold on, I gotta start Nova. Hello Familia, hello Nova. Today I want to talk about something. Today, crook as a dog. I have had, sorry, this is graphic, but I have had the runs and stomach pains for on and off for a week now since I got back from PNG, and at first I thought it was adjusting from PNG to here, the food or the water or something, and it may have been for the first day, but then I now realize that I stepped into fasting, and then I went back to what I've done for as long as I can remember, but I don't eat often and regularly. What I do is I have quite large meals at random times, and not always great food. Well, most of the time I eat crap. I eat crappy food that's not good for me, like a bag of Ollies or something, and I was wondering why my stomach would get inflamed. I would feel terrible and need to go to the toilet. I've been working through it, but I realized that I have been fasting. I've probably done first real fast before the trip, and then first fast after the trip of the weekend. We did Saturday and Sunday, so Friday 6 p.m. into Saturday, and then into Sunday roughly about 6 p.m. So 2 full days, but then I broke the fast with some extreme eating of things that I enjoy. I thought I enjoyed. So chips, what did I have? I think I had taquitos or something, but I guess heavy food, fry food, and in the moment and that night didn't really affect me all that much, but the next day,
I'm sorry, but you hit the daily limit for advanced voice.
Sorry, and then I hit it with heavy food, and I've been wondering why I feel sick. So yesterday was horrible, and it got worse throughout the day. Yesterday I ate later. Oh no, I ate throughout the day, but the last meal was meal, and then I had a bag of lollies as a snack afterwards. That's pretty heavy for me in comparison. That's not a lot of food, that's not a lot, but I was more conscious with trying to hit the calories and trying to get calories in than actually what I was putting into my body. But what I've realized in fasting can be good for the body, but how you break a fast is important. So I wanted to talk about that because I am an idiot. I didn't listen. I went in, I fasted, great things happened, God moved, felt a lot better, and then I broke the fast by going back to the normal ways. And I really need to do some research of my own, but my wife's been telling me through all the books and everything that she's read that people have sent themselves to hospital, and I felt pretty close to. I was having a baby last night, I couldn't leave the toilet. So Nova, that's what I wanted to talk about with you.
I'm really sorry to hear that you felt that unwell. It's definitely important to ease back into food gently after fasting. If you need any tips or just want to chat about it, I'm here for you. Just take it easy and listen to your body, and I hope you feel better soon.
Nova, I wanted to talk about how you should attack fasting. So depending on what fasting you go into, I went into a water fast. The Bible does say to fast. Maybe you could share some verses, but it says in the Bible that things just don't shift through prayer. They need prayer and fasting for bigger things, other things. And I don't think I was necessarily fasting for a specific purpose. I think I really just want to fast because I love God and I want more of Him. So that was the goal behind fasting. There were other little things that I am praying for, but God knows the desires of my heart, and His will be done, not mine. But I went into a fast. I did 2-day fast. It was hard towards the end, but I could have kept on going. I feel like on Sunday morning the enemy was doing everything. Headaches, tired, stomach rumbling, all that stuff was coming into play at church. So the enemy was distracting, and then I gave into it. But going from one extreme to the other, obviously I've seen the effects and I want to learn from it, but I want other people to learn from my mistake. To, yes, if you want to fast, I would say yes, fast. If you going to fast, I would say ease into it like I did. I did intermittent fasting. We did not eating, only one meal a day at 6 o'clock, 1 day a week, and then this time I went into 2 days. The thing that I have learned is coming out of a fast is just as important as how you go in, and that's what we want to talk about, Nova. So how can we best prepare ourselves for a fast? How can we pick the best fast for ourselves, and how can we exit the fast safely while still hanging on to what God's doing throughout the fast?
Thank you for sharing your experience. It's definitely valuable to learn how to navigate fasting thoughtfully. I'll keep that in mind for any future guidance you need. If there's anything else I can help with, or if you want to dive deeper into any of these topics, just let me know.
Nova, we're in an episode, we want to talk about these questions I asked you. So how can we best prepare? Those questions I just asked. So let's go through them one by one with research of previous people who have fast or medical stuff. Let's go.
Absolutely. Let's dive into it. We can break it down into 3 main parts: how to prepare for a fast, how to choose the right fast, and how to safely break it. I'll gather some useful insights and we'll go through them step by step.
So first up, we have how to prepare for a fast. Now, I've learnt and spoken to pastors. I haven't exactly done it, to be honest. I have done a lot of bodybuilding and not eating a lot of food, so I don't really feel like preparing into it has been that hard. But I now notice that in the lack of preparation with anything, including fasting, it can cause some bad effects, which has happened to me. So I need to prepare better for a fast. So Nova, how can I better prepare for a fast? If I'm doing 1 day a week or fasting over the weekends, how can I better prepare myself for that upcoming fast? Is it about getting in more calories the day before? Is it about cleaning my diet on the way into it? What do I need to do? What do we need to do?
Great question. Preparing for a fast definitely makes a difference in how your body responds. Generally, you want to ease into it by gradually reducing your intake of heavy foods and focusing on lighter, easily digestible meals. It also helps to stay hydrated and get plenty of rest. I'll pull together some detailed tips and we can go through them step by step.
So let's go through them step by step of tips how to prepare for a fast.
Absolutely. Here are some practical steps to prepare for a fast. Number 1, gradually adjust your diet. A few days before you start fasting, begin to reduce heavy processed foods and replace them with lighter whole foods like fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins. This helps your digestive system ease into the change. Stay hydrated. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water in the days leading up to your fast. This helps keep you hydrated and can make the transition smoother. Get enough rest. Fasting can sometimes be physically demanding, so ensure you're well rested before you begin. Plan your fast. Decide the type and duration of your fast in advance, whether it's a short fast or something more extended. Having a clear plan helps you stay focused. Mindset and prayer. Prepare your heart and mind by setting spiritual intentions. If you're fasting for a specific purpose, spend time in prayer and reflection. Avoid stress. Try to minimize stress as much as possible before you begin, as stress can make fasting more challenging. These steps can help you transition more smoothly and get the most out of your fast.
World that wants to fit in. We stand out with a joyful grin. Ego knit, our hearts unite. Founders of love shining bright. We're Team Win.